plus years. Do cut and sew, wholesale, mixture of different things. I had cancer when I was 2. That's the whole story behind Urbane, my brand. You know, I connected with Remo on Clubhouse. And, you know, people say things on Clubhouse aren't actionable, but we made it a fact that we was gonna make everything actionable that we talked about. So we've been working on this collab for, you know, a minute now.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a lot of things that just been in the mix, but you know, we planted the seeds, and you know, the flowers are starting to grow. And you know, we got the collab that's getting ready to drop soon up here in Nohble. We got like 3 to 4 different designs that's dropping, hoodies, tees, and then you know, Urbane is also in the shop, so you know, we can take a walk. Socks in here, we got the vegan leather shorts, you know, from the previous collections and all that. So make sure anybody in the New York area, make sure y'all come out and shop, show love to, you know, Nohble, the spot, and also show love to Remo, because you know, this is a lot bigger than just, you know, a Jersey, New York thing. It's really combined into one of the biggest markets with, you know, an underdeveloped market that nobody knows about right now. And you know, South Jersey, we definitely on the climb. And you know, we have so much talent down there now. You know, big ups to Remo for, you know, giving us an opportunity to really put, you know, South Jersey on the map, and you know, just be able to build. And you know, that's really what it's about. You know, making things, like I said, making things actionable, and you know, just being genuine with, you know, the interactions and everything. So yeah, so I mean, with the Basquiat design, I came up with design probably like 2 years ago, and just really been sitting on it and waiting for, you know, the right opportunity, you know, to put it out. I was a huge Basquiat fan, not just, you know, of his art, but just his mindset. His mindset was, you know, I am everything that I think I am. And you know, the quote that we put on the back, "I'm not a real person, I'm a legend." That's something that he felt, you know, from the moment that he started doing art. And that's something that, you know, embodies everything that I'm about too. Is I feel like, you know, I'm one of the best designers in the world. And you know, I'm not saying this in any type of cocky way. It's just a matter of like, I know I have a story to tell. And that's, you know, something that's really, really big to me. And Basquiat told so many stories through his art. And that was something that, you know, just inspired me. But in his art, you would see that he would have splashes of color. So he really saw things in color, not in black and white. So by him putting, you know, those different colors onto his, you know, artwork, you kind of were able to see, you know, that his vision was a lot bigger than just black and white.
When we moved on to this piece, right? So I had the Ali design, because what Ali means to me is just being a fighter, like being on the ropes no matter what, never giving up, and being legendary. And then you see my man Charles Jay. This is like, out of the collection, this is my favorite piece, man. Like, I sent it through, my man came back with this. Yo, it was just, it just brought a whole different life. And what this signifies to me is just showing that like the crazy thing is, me and him are both Virgos, and we both like Mamba driven. But when you can bring two things together, like, so this was a dope piece to have, you know, singular by itself. But once my man just added on the pieces, and I just trusted him, and then boom, look what he did to the back. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So for me, this is really like, this is the one for me, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this is the one. When you sent this back, I was like, yo, we got one.
It's iconic, man. Just understanding, you know, what they did for the culture, you know, the whole movement. But just that picture alone is simply iconic, because it just embodies everything that, you know, we stepping into our greatness, and we don't really care what anybody else has to say. And that's really what, you know, the whole vibe of, you know, Boys in the Hood was about. They, you know, they came out, they let people know that they were there, they let people know that they're not going anywhere, they're not gonna stand down. And that's really just more so like, you know, it goes back to, you know, the whole Muhammad Ali thing, talking about fighting. They just fought a different fight than Muhammad fought. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, they wasn't in the ring, but they was, you know, in the streets.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of like the back end story of the Muhammad Ali thing. So, you know, just being able to see that, you know, see that vision, but also, you know, adding my logos to where it doesn't take away from the iconic image. It just adds, you know, a little bit of lifestyle to it. So.
And he's being humble. And here's another thing about him, man. He really came up with some of the dopest quotes on the back of these shirts, man, that really like stood for something. Because, you know, I really love Ice Cube, man. Ice Cube was always going against the grain type of dude. So when we came up with the inspiration behind this, it just makes me think of, like, when I think of Death of a Dynasty, it's like making iconic things that's just gonna stand forever. Because things, like right now in this trendy world, things come, they go, they fade. But you know, like, legacy is gonna last forever. So that was the inspiration behind this one. The inspiration behind this is like, when I first seen Belly, and they had them cribs in Jamaica Estates, I was like, yo, it was written in that Belly movie, it inspired me to like, yo, I want money, bro. Like, I want to just, the whole aesthetic, it just made me feel like I want more in life than just existing. So that's what, you know, that's basically what the whole breakdown of the Death of Dynasty, Urbane, Walk Like Us collabo is about. It's just, you know, inspiration and aspiration, and, you know, we're here doing it. And Nohble. Get it.
Hey, we out here in Dyckman for Nohble. We actually shooting a collab for the Death of Dynasty Urbane Nohble collab. My man Remo got us out here. You know, lock in with us. Collab dropping towards the end of the month. Make sure y'all, if y'all ever in New York, y'all come check out Nohble 136 Dyckman Street. You know, we vibing. We here. We got the homie. We got the squad. So let's go. South Jersey, you don't get none of this. Like, you don't get culture, you don't get, you know, you don't just walk the streets and be like, yo, this is a vibe. It's more so like, you know, you gotta drive everywhere. It's trees and grass and dirt. Like, that's really all it is. And, you know, from the fashion side, nobody has broken into the fashion industry really from South Jersey. But you ready? Go, baby. Us, you know, in South Jersey, really just, it takes one person. That's really all it is. It takes one person to break from an area, and then, you know, the eyes from, you know, internationally start to come on to, you know, where exactly what's going on in that area. So, you know, being able to come into a bigger market like this and introduce, you know, not only just a dope brand, but being able to introduce, you know, one of the brands that really embody everything that South Jersey is about. It's about individuality.
Appreciate you coming up here. I really see like this is just the beginning of something new, you know, and I appreciate you for telling your story. Like I said, this Remo Walk Like Us, doing this live for Nohble, powered by Nohble. We got Russell Athletics. Wait till y'all see the crazy Russell Athletic hoodie that's dropping. We be coming. This is one of many, the Death of a Dynasty collection. Y'all stay tuned. You know, September 25th, we're gonna be out here at Nohble doing a live event in the building. Y'all come out, restocks, giveaways, raffles, all type of stuff, and more importantly, the brand is in the building.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're gonna have some exclusive pieces that we bring up, you know, just for some of the customers up here. So if you're in the area, definitely pop through Nohble. And then all my people back home, make sure y'all shopping online. Shop online, grab the collabs. We're not bringing nothing back to Avenue Black, so you gotta grab it online right now when it's live.